Hello. Thank you for tuning in. Today I am in my car and I'll be live streaming. This is just a live stream that I just decided to do because I'm bored, honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna start with, if you want to ask me questions, which I say every live stream, if you want to ask me questions, go ahead. Just keep things appropriate. That's all I ask. So yeah, let's start off with a few things. Yeah, this is a 2016 Sorento LX with a inline 4-cylinder, and it has, I believe, 112,000 miles on it. I can check. Next live stream I'll tell you how many miles on it, because I don't have the exact rating right now. But I will say that yeah, it has around 112,900 something miles. That's what I remember it being. So just gotta get this link sent out really quickly. And again, I'm just trying to get this link sent out to some people and see if they'll join. Alright. I'll just continue going. Okay, this yeah, that's how many miles it has on it. This car has been through a lot, but it still remained the best car that we've ever had. I'll tell you the story behind it. Yeah, so there's nobody here right now, but this is but this will be yeah, this will be you'll be able to see this later. So the story behind this car, we originally had a 2000 people texting me. So we originally first car I remember was or the car that I got brought home in when I was when I was just a baby. It was a 2006 Saturn Vue with a V6, and we had that thing for a long time. And one day we were driving home, and the electrical systems started acting up, so we had to pull into a parking lot and just stop there. And we stopped, and it was just me, my mom, and my sister. And my dad was at church, so we had he was running a Wednesday night service, the live stream stuff. So yeah, we brought him some food, and so after that we made our way home, and we were at it was about up to a point where we got to a Dollar General, and that's when things started happening with the Vue. And the electrical systems, they started failing, or acting up, whatever you want to call it, failing, acting up. We could hear clicking and weird stuff. Lights on the dash, the lights were dimming. There goes the car. The lights were dimming. It was all trouble, so we had to pull into the parking lot, and we just sat there. None of the door locks would work. I pressed the button because the doors were locked, because, you travel, the doors lock at most cars, their doors lock at 10 miles, and their doors automatically, the door locks, they automatically lock at 10 miles an hour. That's the speed. So, yeah, that's what it is. So, yeah, the door locks were locked, and I pressed the button to unlock them. Wouldn't work because, of course, it wouldn't work because all the electrical systems were not acting right. But yeah, goodness. So we called my dad, and he came over, pick us up, and take us home. And we left the Vue there overnight. And yeah, got it towed that next morning. And there's some glare over there. How will I take care of that? It'll be all right. Yeah, we got it towed the next morning. Got it fixed. Got a new alternator put in it, and then everything was great until my mom started up the car to go somewhere. And because, yeah, the alternator, the reason why we had to get it replaced, and that when the alternator, when I was telling you about the electrical systems failing and we had to get taken home, um we had to call my dad and ask him if he could take us home. Yeah, that the alternator had let the smoke out of the box, which means it died. And if you don't know what an alternator does, it charges the battery. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, we got a new alternator. This was not a GM alternator. and then my mom, she started the car up one day, and oh, I'm still talking about the View. This isn't I'm talking about the 2006 Saturn View, but I'm sitting in our Kia right now, just in case you've lost track. But yeah, my mom, she was pulling out of the driveway, and then all of the electrical systems started acting up again. Things were flashing like a Christmas tree in her dashboard, and everything electrical started acting up and started flashing like a Christmas tree. And so she turned the car off, let it sit, turn it back on, and then I was good to go. Keep in mind, this would only the View would only do this in the cold. Now, if it was warm outside, we could start up and have no problem. But in the cold, I guess it just didn't really like it. It kept on doing this. We had it for several months after that. We didn't know what the problem was, and turns out we just needed a new old style GM alternator. Then that would have taken care of all of it. But we got the computer replaced because we thought that was what it was. Cleared that situation up for a little while, then it came back, and yeah. So beginning of 2016, my parents went to go get a new car, which is this car, the 2016 Kia Sorento LX. I was happy when we got a new car, or when we got this car, and yeah, we no longer have the View. We have this. But yeah, a few things that we've been through with this Kia: 2 deer, 1 hailstorm, and we broke down at a stoplight. This actually happened very recently. It happened in September 2021. It was because of an engine recall. That's all it was. So we had to send it off to Kia for and it stayed there for about 2 or 3 months. Or maybe about a month. Actually, it was 1 to 2 months that it sat there. And so we got the coolest rental car. It was a 2021 Ford Explorer XLT Sport Appearance Package. It had a turbo 4-cylinder. It was cool. I really like that thing. But yeah, we got this car back, and here we are today. So that's just a story of all the stuff that we've been through with this car over the years. And this used to be our vacation car, but when we got the truck, that became the new vacation vehicle. We started vacationing with it in 2017. So yeah, it has more room for our stuff. It's not like this car does. It's not like this car doesn't have the room we need. I mean, we have roof racks on the top. Of course we do. And we would put all the luggage in the back of the car. We would put all the luggage and all of our beach and all of our clothes and stuff so all of our toiletries, clothes bags, everything, the luggage, suitcases, pillows, blankets and stuff, that would all go in the back. And yeah, that would all go in the back. And then the stuff that we would take to the beach every day would go on the roof. We have roof racks. That's why we bought the roof rack. We have roof racks for our car, because when we got it, it did not have any roof racks. It did have mounts for roof racks. It was roof rack ready, so that's good. But yeah, we bought the roof racks, had them installed, simply so that we could mount up, keep all of our beach stuff on the top, and whatever else we needed, we keep that on the top of the car, and get that on top of the car, and we could just use that as is. But yeah, that's what we used to do. But now we just keep everything, beach stuff and luggage and stuff, in the back, and we just keep our blanket, and I bring a couple of my blankets into the back seat with me. So yeah, man. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's. I just had to send a link out to a few more people. And I say this in every one of my videos, but I say this in every one of my videos. I don't do live streaming to get to get. I don't do live streaming and stuff expecting views or like 100 people to join or something like that. I don't really care. It's something I do in my spare time. I would like a couple viewers, but some of my friends, but I mean, it's just something I do in my spare time. And if people want to go back and watch it later, they can do that. So, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get OBS Studio for Mac. Alright, I'm going to their website. Mac OS 10.13 and up. I have Mac OS 11 point something. I'm not gonna set that up now because I'm in the middle of a live stream. Maybe after. anyways, I'll tell you about some of the features and, some stuff that we have in this car. We do have, basic, we do have reclining seats. Let's see. And they can slide back and forth as well. We do have cruise control and Bluetooth, and also satellite radio, AM/FM satellite radio, Bluetooth, auxiliary, and USB. Also, we have about I also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 12-volt DC outlets or cigarette lighters, whatever you want to call them. I use those with my power inverter, and I just plug my power inverter into the cigarette lighters and plug my laptop in. Charge if the battery gets low. It's handy. Also, USB ports. 1, 2, 3. I think we have about 3 USB ports in this car. And we can take those little 12-volt. Here's one here. We have USB-C. We have a USB-C little thing in here. It's so we can charge our phones. And also we have one with 2 USB ports. I believe that's in the back. I can go get that. All right, I am back. We can add on USB-C or USB ports to our car. I already showed you this, and we of course have this. Very, very handy for situations that we need these. Really cool. I don't know what that clicking sound is. Does that? Also, we have sun visors with mirrors. They can extend out. We have a lot of storage in here. We have a... Oh, darn it. Oh, darn. We have a center console. Alright, try not to knock my laptop over again. Okay, I'm not opening that again. No. Let's adjust it again. Alright, there we go. I just have this sitting on my backpack right now, because I don't have a better option for a desk. We have cup holders here in the front. We have a space to put your phone, space to put change, I guess, and we also have a little storage compartment up here, which does contain those USB ports. And okay. Oh, that's all right. We do have a glove box with a light and McDonald's bags. They're not even used. McDonald's just gave us those when we went to go eat one day, and that was random, but all right. So Yeah, lots of nice space in here. We do have some. Oh, that's for bike. We have our owner's manual for this is in the garage. I believe that's registration. I'm not going to show that. We have a bike owner's manual in here. Why is that in here and the books aren't? The books for this car are in the garage. For some reason, this should be in the garage. In fact, I'm going to make this right. Hold on a minute. I'm going to go get the books. I will be right back. I'll grab my keys. I could not find those books anywhere. I looked in the possible places that I could look, and I did not find them. So, how about I go looking for them later? When I'm not live streaming, when I'm not having anybody wait. Mm. Okay. Oh my goodness. You know what I did? I made the mistake. On New Year's Day, I left the trusty iPhone 7 at my aunt's house. And so I just asked her, "Is it there?" And she's like, "Yes, it's here." Cuz I tore I tore my car apart looking for this thing yesterday and today. And those attempts failed. They're failed attempts. But glad I know where it is now. All right. Dang. I forget everything these days. I can remember every MacBook model, every iPhone model, every car model, everything. But I can't remember to pick up my phone and take it with me when I leave. Luckily, it's safe. It's been there for a month and... oh my gosh, I've lost track already. What day is it? It's a Saturday, September 5th. So it's been there for a month and 5 days. Goodness. How does this happen? How does this kind of stuff happen? Oh dear me, am I losing my mind? I declare. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Do you know what I'm gonna do? No. Tell me down in the comments what I should do about this. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a mix of go pick it up. Take some brain pills. Create a list. Yeah, those are just some ideas of how I could get myself to remember things. Okay. I'll slide forward now. Okay, so let me just say, this is the Sorento LX, and so it's not the fancy model with the power seats. There's a bar that you have to, it's not power seats, so you have to, there's a bar that you have to reach in the worst place. Okay, well, actually, it's not such a bad place. You just have to reach in between your legs. I know that sounds weird, but you have to if you want to move your seat. I don't really find it as weird. I just find it, okay, I want to move my seat. So I just have to reach down and pull the bar. There's a bar that I have to pull towards me, and that I can move freely. And actually, this is, I do like power seats, but this is also pretty nice. A pretty nice thing, because if the car's battery dies, and let's say you're stuck. Worst case scenario, you're stuck in between your seat, and you're stuck like down on the floor. You can't move. Your seat's all the way forward or something. Again, worst case scenario. You reach over to go, and your battery's dead, and you reach, go grab this. You reach to go grab. You reach, and you don't know your battery's dead, so you reach down to slide the seat back. But guess what? It doesn't move. And then you're like, oh no, my battery's dead. So you're pretty much just stuck there. I mean, unless you have somebody with you, or let's just say you don't have somebody with you. Again, worst case scenario. And okay, so you call somebody, your next door neighbor. Okay, I'm stuck and my battery's dead and I have nobody here. Can you jump my car? Can you jump the battery on my car so I can get myself unstuck? That would be awkward because they have to see you stuck. But if you have a car that has the bar that you pull like that, and your battery's dead, you don't need electricity to move it. You can just reach and slide the seat back and get yourself unstuck. You don't have to call anybody. You don't have to ask anybody. And also, there are motors in, overall, motors that control these kinds of stuff are pretty dang reliable. But if a motor goes out, But what happens if a fuse blows? What happens if the motor goes out? And let's say you have another driver that comes in. What happens if the fuse blows? Or what happens? Because yeah, think about it. There's a fuse box, and yeah, we've had some fuses blow in this car for cigarette lighters because I've pulled too much current trying to plug in my computers. Yeah, so we have a couple more to replace now because I've blown some. They're just 20 amp fuses. Yeah, 20 amp fuses, and yeah. So yeah, yeah. If you have somebody else coming to drive your car, or something happens. Oh, let's say you buy a flood car from Copart or something, or anything, and you want to move your seat, but either a fuse blown or the motor's bad because it either got messed up by a flood or anything. I mean, I'm not trying to talk down about that. I mean, those motors, they hold up. They're pretty good at holding up, and because my grandparents, they have a 2003 GMC Envoy XL. It's one of the baseline Envoy models, but the driver's seat is a power seat, but the passenger seat, the driver's seat, it's a power seat. Lumbar, it moves forwards and backwards. It's a power seat. Lumbar is controlled by power. Reclining, controlled by power, and moving the seat back and forth is also controlled by power. It's a complete power seat, but the passenger seat, everything is manual. But my grandparents have a 2003 Envoy with the power driver seat. That thing is like 18 years old, and the motors and it has the original motors. Things still work. I'm not talking down about these motors, but things can happen. But usually those motors last. Man, okay, actually I gotta admit, that was kind of weird. Dang. Once my mind is going, it's hard to stop it. It's hard to stop my thoughts. But I guess that's over now. I won't talk about that anymore. I've been going for about 38 minutes. Let's see. Okay. I got so sidetracked. Other features include, yes, moving seats, reclining seats, tilt steering wheel. I don't know if it's telescoping. But it is tilt steering wheel. And it may be telescoping. I just have to, let me see. It moves up and down like that. Yep. Yes, it does have windshield wipers and turn signals, just like every car has. It also has a rear wiper for the back. Most SUVs have that. It does have cup holders in the back. It has this thing has 5 seats. It does not have a third row, but it does have a cigarette lighter in the back. That's the 4th one all the way in the back. And sometimes I have to use that one if the one here doesn't work. Oh, also it has rear AC. I love the rear AC. But one thing that I wish this car did have was roof vents. Oh my gosh, I just realized how dirty our headliner is now. That needs to get cleaned. But yeah, we have I wish that the vents were kind of in the ceiling, but it is what it is. I mean, we have them down below here on the center console. Let me see if I can get... There you go. That's our car. Oh, dagummit. Our car's a mess. Sorry. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. What a mess. Oh. Oh, nice. Yeah. Good. Oh goodness. What a mess. Yeah. But our car has looked clean before. I promise. I may edit that out. But yeah, it does have rear AC. I wish I did have control over it though, because maybe my parents could be up here enjoying cold air while I'm back here freezing my butt off, and I want to turn up the heat. Yeah. Anyways, it's pretty great. This is a great car. Some people may think it's an absolute piece of crap, but I don't. But hey, everybody has their opinion. I honestly think it's great. It has good speakers. It has a Harman Kardon speak. It has how many speakers? 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So this car has 6 Harman Kardon speakers with tweeters in the doors. It's really cool. Yeah, power mirrors. At least you do have power mirrors. Doesn't have push button. It's the regular key, but I'm not really bothered by that. Does have a digital speedometer, and does have a dimming mirror, sunglasses holder, which has my mom's sunglasses in it because she's the main driver. Does have a option where you can press a button. Oh goodness, that sun is really bright. Okay, so look, it does have a feature up here where you can press a button up here and all the lights come on. I've found that cool. Oh, there's the sun again. Blinding, isn't it? Alright, so yeah, those are the basic features of this car. This car also has a inline GDI 4-cylinder. Wait a minute, how do I want to put this? Okay, this car has a inline 4-cylinder. This car has a gasoline direct injection, or GDI for short. Gasoline direct injection GDI inline 4, making 185 horsepower. And it's got some pep to it. It's a quick little car. And it does have a sport mode, but it's not for more accelerations and stuff. Yep. So that's really great. Does have a 6-speed automatic transmission with, I believe, 2 overdrive gears, and there's a manual mode as well. And you also have a differential lock for if you get stuck in the mud or something like that. And also when it's 39 degrees or below, this car will sound 3 chimes, letting you know that it's cold. My dad says it's useless, but I think it's helpful because ice can refreeze. Any existing water on the road can freeze and turn to black ice, and it'll let you know, hey, slow down. There's ice. There may be ice on the road, so just be cautious. And then a light will remain on the dashboard just in case you forget it's cold. But yeah, my mom and I really don't care about that. It's we don't necessarily think it's useless or helpful. We just I mean, I think it's kind of helpful. It can be, but yeah. I honestly think they should have put that threshold at 32 because that's at 32 degrees Fahrenheit because that's when ice freezes. So yeah, I may let the stream go up to about 50 minutes and then stop because right now we're at 46 minutes and 15 seconds. Right now it is 14 hours 42 minutes or 2:42 p.m. and the weather outside is sunny. Man, I think that'll be a great airline announcer. How about that? Or a great flight attendant. The ones that do this, the ones that keep you safe and give you drinks and stuff. You know what? I haven't been on an airplane before. I got super close to being on an airplane, circling around. Or actually, not actually. I did not get even one step close to flying on a plane. But yeah, I did get to see one take off. I went to an airport. You know why? Because if you want to know why, my brave mother jumped out of an airplane and then landed down. And after that, we got Mexican food. That was a good day. I think that was a Saturday. Yeah, that was Saturday. Yep. Let's see. Oh yeah, also another feature of this car. Oh my goodness, yeah, I need to show you another feature. Look at this. Look at the headrest. Let's say you want your head more forwards or something. Here, let me get this adjusted. Oh, you could kind of get your head a little more forwards if you don't like the position you're sitting at. And not everything is manual. I mean, there are still some power options, like power door locks. So yeah, there you go. There are the door locks. I'll have to do a live startup of this vehicle though. We are at 48 minutes and 41 seconds in this live stream. And so why don't I do this? We're at 49 minutes and the timer keeps on counting on. I've ran out of things to talk about. I mean, my mind is drawing a blank right now. But I guess I will take a minute, less than a minute, to finish the video, kind of give it a little outro or something. So yeah, thank you for watching this live stream. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Oh, also, if you dislike this video, you can hit the dislike button, but just turn it right side up. Yeah, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell and turn it to all notifications because I will not be posting any personalized notifications. I will just set it to all so that you will receive all notifications. And we are at 50 minutes. I'll end up going above a little bit because I'm not done. But yeah, thank you for tuning into this live stream, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. Until next time, take care. Bye, everybody. And end.